Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Okay, we are raring to go, and we're getting ready to go right now. You ready? Mars, you ready?
It ain't there yet. I'm ready, but it ain't there yet.
Well, I don't care. Here we go.
Come on down.
Welcome to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Today coming to you from Gulf Coast Auto Shield and the Spring Car Social. Ahead, John Gray, your host at today's event and proprietor here at Gulf Coast. Jeff has this week's racing calendar. Mr. Mars reviews the 2024 Ford Maverick pick-em-up truck hybrid version. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. And a rare appearance by our chief engineer and bottle washer, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us. Boy, it's froggy here in Houston.
It is foggy.
Very froggy.
I thought it would be burning off.
After quicker. It will probably, but we got whipped pretty good around Houston, Texas parts on Thursday.
Yep.
100-mile-an-hour winds in downtown Houston. Downtown Houston is a shambles. But we're doing good out here on the southwest side of town at Gulf Coast Auto Shield. It's good to see you, my friend.
Thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it a lot.
Well, it's our pleasure always to be here. And, just to put it all into perspective, you and I have known each other since before all of this.
2015 maybe?
Yeah. Oh, more than that. When did you start over there at
maybe it was 14.
It was 14 because I got a phone call from Steve Kingsley, guy that owned Custom Car Stereo, and says, I got a guy over here.
Yeah. I got a guy.
And we had him on the show when we were at the radio station.
Yeah.
And we were talking about washing cars and detailing cars and that sort of thing. And that's when we started dating, and we haven't stopped.
Been going steady ever since.
Heck yeah, we have been, and it's been a real pleasure and a real joy. So, looks like things are as busy as always here at Gulf Coast Auto Shield.
Things are good. We're got a couple different things going on this last couple weeks. We're doing a couple of color changes on cars, which is not always our favorite thing to do, but have some special clients that want to get.
What a pain. I can only imagine. Because you do the door jams and everything?
On some cars, yes. On that McLaren, yes. So we're taking doors off, and, you know, you're just pray to God you don't get a code on the car when you put it all back together and turn the ignition on. You know,
You've been down that road a time or two, I take it.
It happens, you know. Even on, some of these Porsches, you take a headlight out, you turn the ignition on, and it's going back to the dealership to get codes cleared.
No, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
That's nuts.
You got to unplug batteries.
Yeah.
On cars now.
So let's do a little review of what we have in here. I see we got a Cybertruck back there that you've
we got a Cybertruck back there, and we're actually.
Is it black?
No, they're all the stainless steel, brushed stainless steel look to them. Mm-hmm. The color on that car is going to be it's going to be a color shifting paint protection film, and it will shift from dark blue to like a dark red depending on which way you look at it.
Wow, yeah.
But the thing that's different about this thing is it's actually paint protection film. It's not
just a wrap.
Not just a wrap. So it's thicker. You got a 10-year warranty on it. It's a much better product than
different to
any kind
apply.
Of color change. It's a wet apply. It's a wet apply where wrap is typically dry apply.
Now, is that specific to the Cybertruck or just that product on any vehicle?
The product. So, paint protection film is always wet apply. Color change wraps are dry apply, and with the adhesive being activated by heat. So, the real the truck is pretty easy to work on.
Well, it's square.
Flat panels.
The only problem with it is wrapping those edges because the edge on it is so tiny. And
can you imagine the stamping plant? That's got to be extra super precise. I went to a stamping plant one time. The Corolla. Were you there with me?
No, I didn't go to the
Went
Corolla,
to the Corolla stamping plant. I think it was in Mississippi or Tennessee, somewhere up there. And it was truly amazing to see how sheet metal of any kind is stamped. And that truly, those tight edges like that,
They're sharp too.
Yeah.
You seen the video where the guy's cutting carrots and cucumbers with the trunk?
No.
Really?
So he's hitting the front close button, and it doesn't have any kind of sensor on it to detect when something's in the way. So it's literally he's chopping carrots with it, and then some other guy decided, well, I'm going to put my finger in
I
it.
saw the finger one.
That's on video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. It almost got him.
Yeah, I almost took his finger off.
Well, it hurt him. I
Yeah.
know it. I know it hurt.
Yeah, had to.
So
Stop.
it's
So
it's interesting for sure.
And an opposite of that would be the car that's in front of it.
That R34, and I'm not the Fast and Furious guy.
But that's a Fast and Furious car,
That's a
isn't
Fast
it?
and Furious
It's
car.
right-hand drive.
And one of my regular clients bought that, and I think he imported it, and I think he's probably going to sell it.
David?
And it is, I know that car is very, very valuable. About 19,000 miles on it from a 1999 car, and it's in incredible condition. And we actually made a paint protection film kit for the front of it, and just getting it cleaned up for him. And I think he's going to come by today and pick it up. Not my thing, but I do respect the car and the kind of condition that it's in.
Well, that apparently, I've never been in one or driven one, but from everything that I've read and seen, that is one bad to the bone car on the road.
Well, I don't know.
For what it
I
is.
won't get in it.
Do you fit in it?
Yeah, he won't.
Yeah, I'll fit in it, but I just nope.
No, you're good.
I got a guy that has a right-hand drive Sylvia that works here. I let him move it.
Got you.
I let him. He's all over that car.
He used to be
loves
a
that
postman,
thing.
right?
Nope.
A postal delivery guy?
He could be.
No, wait, is that a 911 next to the Cybertruck?
On the right? Oh, yeah, that's a GT2 RS. That's a
Oh, my gosh,
that's a
really?
bad boy.
That's
right
bad
there.
to the bone, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
That's a 2018, 2019 GT2 RS, and we did a full paint protection film on that car. And
So it's brand new?
no,
It's not?
well, it's 6 years old,
Oh, it is?
and that car has got. You want to talk about power? That car's got about 700 something horsepower.
Seriously?
Straight up from the factory.
Wow.
And the red one is the really special car that's in here.
With the whale tail.
Yes, that is a I believe a 2004 GT2, 94 GT2, and Porsche made 57 of those, 13 of which were right-hand drive. And the reason why they made that car was so they could make enough to race it, Le Mans.
Yeah.
Gotta hit the minimum. number.
Yeah.
Does it
Homologation, I think, is what they call that.
Does it have a European plate on it?
It does. Yeah, the guy just picked that car up. It's got a couple signatures on the license plate, and the owner of the car will be coming today to the event.
Well, he
there's
ain't
a
getting
roll
it out
bar,
from
too.
that parking spot.
Well, he's not going to drive it. We're working on that car.
Oh, I see. He's going to take a look.
That's what we should do. We should find a car, and all of us at In Wheel Time sign it.
Now, you know that white car that's next to it, the tail end of it, just from a quick glance, looks like an old Pontiac Trans Am.
That McLaren
I know
there?
that it's not, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
just a quick glance. Tell me
one
it doesn't
thing-
look like that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, the way the shadowing and the deck
Tell
leads
you
up a
what,
little bit.
Whatever. Don't talk me out of it. That's what I'm going to believe. So what
Okay.
it's a McLaren what?
That's a 720S.
Okay. Is
There you
that
go.
anything like a 730S or
It's fast.
is it?
It's fast and it handles good, and it's one of those cars that I can't afford, so I don't really learn a lot about it.
Yeah.
You know.
And the Mercedes Benz next to that, the
Yeah,
black
it's a
one.
nice little GL. It's a nice little GLE. We're going to do a stealth XPEL wrap on that. Make it a satin black for the guy. He wants it to be a little bit more masculine looking,
And it's a brand new car.
and I'm all about masculine.
It's
So,
brand new.
brand new. Oh yeah. So is that Aston Martin there. That
I was
Aston
going to say
Martin,
the Austin Martin sitting next to it is very nice.
that's
How
a
much is that?
very
About
nice car.
$300,000?
Yeah, 350, 360.
Yeah.
Couple
I'll
from
take
New
two.
Orleans.
Huh. Imagine that. Oh, look who's just shown up.
Oh yeah, there she is.
It's
Look
it's
at her.
the zookeeper.
Yep.
And then we have the Expedition.
Yeah, that's my buddy's car from Victoria that he had delivered up here so we could work on.
And it says on there, get you one. Silsby
Silsby.
Ford, Silsby, Texas.
But you may not get the color you want because he ordered a black one and they got him a white
White
one.
one.
Yeah. So
Bet you get you one.
Hi, Miss Gray. How are you? You look a lot better than John. I just want you to know.
Always.
This is. Are you assistant principal or principal? Assistant. She's assistant principal at Clements. Yes. At Clements High School.
Man, we could tell some stories about Clements High School.
Listen, I used to live down the street from Clements High School, and I actually moved into that house right after Clements was built, back in the early days. Yeah, like I moved into that house in '93, and I love that neighborhood. And boy, is that has beautiful neighborhood trees in it now. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah. And then we see these cars in here, but you've got just as many out there in the parking lot.
Yeah, we moved things around this morning so people have room to come inside and just kind of mill about, whatnot if they get hot. So what's going on today is we got we invited the Houston chapter of the Lone Star region of the Porsche Club of America to come over. This is an appreciation event for these guys. They send us a lot of business. Anytime somebody asks a question on their forums about where to go for something, and they just get flooded with our shop. And so,
well, this is all a testament to you, really, because of the work that you do. And I'm not trying to blow smoke. Well, I guess I am a little bit.
It's a little bit. It's guys I got working here.
Well, and
talented.
Yeah,
talented guys
and friends. You like to support your friends. Yep. And John's a dear friend of mine that called him up. I guess it was 3 months ago. I said, John, I want a dash cam. Do you guys install those? Yeah. He says, I got one. You want it? I said, well, I'll buy it from you. No. It's okay. So he takes it out of his car and puts it in mine. Works great.
They're good.
We
did one not too long ago for a guy. He has a new Raptor R, and he wanted one that faced forward, back, and then toward the cab, inside the cab.
Yeah, so you can see himself.
Well, so I think the job that he does, he moves boats around in the port, and so somebody has to move his truck around to meet him. So he wanted to make sure that whoever was driving it wasn't messing around.
Yeah, it was legit.
Or at least if they were, he'd know who did it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So, yeah, those are definitely pretty cool. Dash
cams,
you gotta have one.
I'm just going to say, these days you got to have one. You have one, Jeff?
No.
You have one, Mars?
Nope.
Not yet. You need one in the in-wheel time truck.
Because I've seen you drive.
We have
seen
all
you back
seen.
up.
Yeah, we've all seen.
But then there's a record.
There's a record.
You already have a record in 3 counties.
Well, but then you have another one.
So just to kind of change
on that dash cam thing.
Yes,
they're now making them with LTE cards, so you can get a SIM card, put it in there, and as long as your battery's at a certain level while the car is parked anywhere, you can dial in on your phone and see what's going on around your car.
Oh wow! Kind of like a door cam, like you can remote access the door cam.
That is correct. It's pretty interesting. Pretty
Technology
interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Have you installed any of those yet?
Oh yeah. Oh, a bunch of them. Yeah.
Really?
Somewhat of it. Yeah. You got to go get you're paying for it though. You got to go get a SIM card from whoever your carrier is.
Oh yeah, you could have a provider like a cell phone.
Yeah, it's exactly what it ends up being. That's right. So.
Have you installed any CB radios?
No, we have not installed any CB radios, but I saw one in a car not too long ago.
Was it Grandpa that owned it?
It was a guy that was younger than you would think he would have been.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't, and he says, I drive a lot of highway, and I just get lonely. I like to talk to people on the CB.
Well, it's so funny because all the truckers still have CB.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And have you ever listened to any of those conversations?
Of course.
That's an education, my friend.
Yes, it is.
Well, the thing is, you can talk on those places you can't talk on a cell phone because the cell tower thing, it works off a completely different setup.
Yeah. And of course, you'd bring it to John, and you put, John, I want a 75-watt CB, a booster, yes, sir, which is totally illegal. But I will say this: have you ever heard one come blasting through? Oh my God, it's worse than your radio station transmission. It's all distorted and all that sort of thing. All right, so
nice.
What are we going to do today? So we're inviting everybody out to join us. What are they going to get when they get here?
Oh.
Other than your hospitality and your warm personality.
Yep, we get you boys doing your show. And
you got a tent out there.
Yeah, we're going to do. We got some crawfish coming. Got a guy that's going to come and cook crawfish from, 10:30 to 12:30 or 1 o'clock, something like that. So we're going to
bring your game. Bring it on.
Yep.
Come on out.
Get it.
So okay, tell everybody the easiest way to get here. When somebody says, "Where are you?" What do you tell them?
I'm on the loop just south of 59.
You're on the Beltway, not the loop.
Beltway, whatever. It's the loop. It is a loop.
It is a loop, but
between
it's different.
West Airport and Belfort, and 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway West.
Okay.
You can't miss us.
Yeah. You're on the way from 59, like you're going to go to 288.
Just south of 59.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 59 and the West Sam Houston Parkway, because it doesn't become the tollway until you get on past us.
That is true.
Till you hit the toll.
Yeah.
And you've got to get that address just right when you put it in your map, in your Google map, or it will take you to the wrong part of town. If you put the South Sam Houston the West Sam Houston Parkway south, that's a whole different part of town.
It's so funny because speaking of that, I clearly work out of Hobby Airport, and there are people out there that want to get to Signature Flight Support.
Yeah.
And they'll punch in Signature Flight Support, and 9 times out of 10, it'll take them off of Telephone Road back there in the back where the fire department has their stuff out there, their training area. It has nothing to do with where the actual Signature. It's so bizarre. Yeah. So at any rate, so any questions? Anybody? No. Just taking a poll.
I'm taking delivery on the Aston Martin here, but nobody knows about that yet.
When are you going to bring Kathy's car over here and have it?
We have to deal with Kathy. Kathy's going to decide that.
Well, have you? So she
she
got
have?
a brand new Lexus.
Lexus F Sport. She got the 350 F Sport.
Really?
White one.
It's a nice car.
That's up to her. That's up to her.
Yeah.
Give me your number. I'll call him.
Yeah.
Make sure it gets done right.
Yeah. Well, and we've got one for you that's it's on the back burner. But what year is the van?
Oh boy. Van.
It's an
Anytime
03.
I hear van.
Put your headset on there. And so David bought an 03. Go ahead. Honda.
It's a Honda minivan.
Odyssey.
An Honda Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's brown.
Beige.
And
Gold.
Gold, yeah.
Gold, okay, yeah.
And I had 32,000 miles on it when I got it.
32,000 from Emmons. You open the door in this thing, you would swear it had just come off the showroom floor in 1990, 1990 or
Call
whatever.
it senior citizens bronze.
There you go. But it's got those little pock marks on there from rocks or something. I don't know. The clear coat is kind of
And this
compromise.
is a van that you
Drive
it.
Yeah.
Daily?
He bought it.
and drives it.
It's a garage queen now because I'm driving another car.
Okay.
But
I mean, who doesn't want a
So if you put film on it,
2000 something Odyssey?
would that cover up the holes on it? The
I don't know.
pock
You'd
marks?
have to talk to the expert.
We got to see it.
He's-
Send me pictures.
Send him pictures, or better yet, bring it down one day when you've got nothing to do.
So about 2050 then?
This is a nice car here.
Yep.
What is that?
It's an AMG GT.
Yep.
Yep.
Compressor?
It's got a big V8 twin turbo. Fast car.
Come on in and
Handles well.
welcome. Thank you. Yeah, anytime. Yeah, something like that. At any rate, John Gray, Gulf Coast Auto Shield, thank you very much, sir, for having us today. We appreciate you, and we'll talk at you a little bit later on, okay? Is there something else that you wanted to get in?
No, he's directing traffic
no.
or something.
Okay. Well, we'll let you go now.
sorry.
No,
You're
go ahead.
That's my second faux pas today.
You're
With the
fine.
ice and then this.
Yeah, no, you're fine. All right, so thank you.
Thank you.
All right, talk to you later. Time now for the racing calendar.
Oh.
Actually, why don't we do a little break,
Yeah.
and then we'll do the racing calendar, and we got the review of the 2024 Ford Maverick.
Good.
In-Wheel Time Car Talk show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. And podcasts are available from your favorite podcast provider. We also video stream our 3-hour weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In Wheel Time and the original Lupi Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Time now for the racing calendar. Jeff provides us with that. And today's racing calendar is sponsored by the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
Well, we've got NHRA this weekend. They're out of Chicago. Chicago.
Chi-town.
City of Big Shoulders. And also we got NASCAR going on. NASCAR is at Wilkesboro Speedway. It is going to be on tomorrow. And they've got actually two races. There's an all-star race. The first one starts at 6 p.m. The second one starts at 8 p.m. And then we move on over to the...
on Sunday night?
Yeah. It's all-star.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the prelim to the next week, which is Indy and the big shootout and all that stuff. But nevertheless, we've got the F1 guys. They are in, and I'm going to... the Cruises Emilia Romagna.
Romagna.
I'm reminding you to read it.
Romagna.
Okay, well, that's where they're going to be at. We're going to save Indy because Indy's going to be in my Motor Minute, and we got some good stuff in Indy.
Okay, well, Indy's getting ready to happen.
Yeah, it was already happening, but that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show now presents the Mike Mars review of the 2024 Ford Maverick Hybrid. Now, we're not talking about a four-door sedan from the 1970s here.
No. In fact, what they've done is they've repurposed the name Maverick into a small compact truck. Now, it's basically a unibody truck, much like some of the others. When they get down that small, they're just not putting them frame on. This vehicle is actually introduced in 2022. The hybrid, this is the Lariat trim level of the hybrid. And it is front-wheel drive. It's not a 4x4. And it only comes in a four-door crew cab with a 4.5-foot bed on it. That's the only way you're going to buy this vehicle. And it's got the great thing about it is because of the way the windows are, you set up kind of high. You got great visibility in it. You're going to find LED lighting all the way around with some automatic high beams up front. You got the acoustic windshield. This really helps with the road noise, cut down on a lot of that. Got heated power side mirrors. Got a rear power sliding glass. Got cargo box tie downs inside the bed. Got a tow package, and includes the receiver 7-pin plug. So it's a standard receiver with a 7-pin plug on it, so you can basically put anything. And we'll get to the tow ratings in a few minutes. But we were rolling on the optional 18-inch aluminum wheels. Now, Inside, we had the synthetic leather upholstery. Front seats are heated. The rear is a fold-up with storage underneath it.
Wait a minute. Did you say synthetic leather?
Yes, sir. Synthetic leather upholstery.
Just wanted to make sure I didn't hear something funky there.
The the rear seat folds up in one piece. So if you've got a car seat or groceries or something in there and you want to get underneath, you're going to have to take everything out. I thought that was kind of weird that they didn't split that base on that seat. You're going to find an 8-inch touchscreen up front. That's where you're going to get your nav, your rear view camera, all your convenience controls. It does have a wireless charger. It's got USB ports up front and in the back. You're going to have your Ford Sync 3, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So you've got all this technology in there. And to go along with a B&O audio system. Now, this is 8 speakers. So this is a pretty simple design interior. The door panels and all are pretty simple.
B&O used to be a railroad, didn't it?
Yeah.
The B&O Railroad?
I always land on it Monopoly.
No, you did?
I think it was $200 or something like that.
B&O Railroad.
Yeah, this was a little bit more than that.
Or it could be the Bachman-Turner Overdrive Orchestra that they've shortened the name. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
And we get to the
Tourette's.
drivetrain up underneath the hood. We had the 2.5-liter inline 4 that's part of the hybrid connection. Now, interesting thing they did, this is the standard engine in the Maverick this year. Last year, the 2.0-liter turbo was the standard engine with the hybrid optional, but they swapped it. Now it's the hybrid is the standard and the 2.0-liter turbo is standard. Is the option. I don't understand why they did the swap, but anyway, they did. It's 191 horsepower equivalent, 155 pound-feet of torque, backed with a CVT, and we had the front-wheel drive. Tow rating is 1,500 pounds on this vehicle, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but you take a small trailer that's 800 or 900 pounds, put a 500-pound golf cart on it, and you can tow it. EPA says you should get 43 in the city and 33 out on the highway. And I will tell you, I averaged 31 across the week that I had it, and that included a little bit of towing.
Oh.
We had the opportunity.
Did you say towing or toying?
Towing. Actually put a trailer behind it.
You did?
I did.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
No, you got to do
That's
it.
I've been waiting
law.
for an opportunity to do that, and I finally had it.
Was it one of those little lawnmower trailers?
A little bit bigger than that, golf cart trailer.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It'll tow a little bit. What most people are going to do. Now, I will say that it's a very truck-like ride. The steering on it's very responsive. The base model, now the way Ford's doing their Monronis here, I didn't get a price on that exact vehicle, but the base model for the Maverick XL is $25,410. The Lariat base that we were driving is $36,450, and since the hybrid's standard on that now, that includes the hybrid. The closest things I could find to it would be something like the Hyundai Santa Cruz that starts at $26,900, another unibody vehicle. The Honda Ridgeline's a little bit bigger at $39,000. But if you're looking for a compact truck, this is definitely one to look at. It worked quite well.
It'd also be a good competitor for the 67 Chevrolet El Camino. That's a unibody.
No, it's got a frame.
It's got a frame.
Yeah.
But, they cut the back end off of a Malibu and put a bed back there, and there you go.
There you have it.
There you have it.
Just saying.
Okay. I understand it comes with a V8 too.
Cool.
Done?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's my review of the 2024 Ford Maverick Lariat front-wheel drive hybrid.
Well, thank you, Ford Motor Company and Ken Peabody, for supplying Mike with the vehicle. Reminder that if you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. And be sure to follow us on Facebook. Back in a flash.
Tailpipes and Tacos is back. Memorial Day weekend. It's been a while, but the popular Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In returns to the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Saturday, May 25th. Bring your hot rod, classic, or modern classic to compete for one of the famous chili pepper trophies and get a free breakfast taco. Just make a donation of any size to God's Garage and Loopy's will match it. You'll be helping single mothers who need a set of wheels. It's been a year in the making, so don't miss this Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In, Saturday, May 25th, 8 to 11 a.m. Donate what you want to God's Garage and grab a free Loopy Tortilla breakfast taco. Tailpipes and Tacos only happens at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the West Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of the Katy Freeway. It's car show season, and what better way to kick it off than a free taco and camaraderie at Tailpipes and Tacos. Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, May 25th, 8 to 11 a.m. The In Real Time Car Talk Show will be there too. Proceeds benefit God's Garage, weather permitting. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.